Hello, doctor. Welcome. Today, I'm excited to present my findings on a critical issue for all organizations, employee attrition, or study titled Evaluating the Key Drivers of Employee Attrition to Optimize Corporate Retention Strategies. Aims to move beyond guesswork and provide data-driven insight to help companies retain their most valuable side, their people. Let's start with the big picture. Employee turnover is a costly challenge. Our goal was to identify the key factors driving it using a statistical method called binary logistic regression on over 1,400 employee records. We found some striking results. Overtime and commute distance significantly increase the risk of an employee leaving. Conversely, job satisfaction and monthly income act as strong protective factors. In short, our data shows that how employees feel and their working conditions matter more than basic demographics. Why is the research important? Because losing an employee is expensive, costing up to twice their annual salary, and disruptive. Yet many companies still rely on outdated methods like exit interview. The core problem we identified are twofold. First, traditional analysis methods are inadequate for predicting a yes or no outcome like leaving. Second, managers often lack the quantitative data to understand why employees leave, making their retention strategies reactive and inefficient. To address this problem, we cite three clear objectives. To build a reliable prediction model, to quantify the impact of key factors, and ultimately to translate these findings into actionable strategies. This leads us to three key research questions. How good is our model? Which factors truly matter? And most importantly, what can we do about it? Our approach is grounded in well-established theories, such as the job demand resources model, which help explain burnout. Our research framework shown on the right outlines the key variables we investigated. We looked at environmental stressors like overtime and commute distance, economic rewards like income, and subjective perception like job satisfaction to see how they influence the final outcome, employee attrition. We used a robust data set of 1,470 employee records from IBM. Our core method was binary logistic regression. Use SPSS software. We defined attrition as our outcome and selected 6 key influencing factors to ensure our model was valid. We assessed its overall fit, explanatory power, and predictive accuracy using several standard criteria. So, how did our model perform? Overall, this was highly significant and explained 18.7% of the reasons behind turnover. Its overall accuracy was 85%. However, it's crucial to note its strengths and weaknesses. It was excellent at predicting who would stay with 98.9% accuracy, but much less effective at predicting who would leave, was only 12.7% sensitivity. This highlights a common challenge in attrition prediction. Now, let's get to the most compelling finding. The key drivers. First, the strongest risk factor is overtime. Employees with regular overtime have over 4 times higher odds of leaving. This is a powerful testament to the impact of excessive workload. Second, commute distance also plays a significant role. For every additional kilometer commuted, the odds of leaving increase by 2.8%. The daily grind clearly takes its toll. On the flip side, we also identify powerful protective factors. Job satisfaction is a strong psychological shield. Each level increase reduce the risk of leaving by over 26%. Similarly, work-life balance and years at the company act as important buffers. These findings underscore the critical importance of investing in employee well-being and fostering long-term commitment. So, what does this all mean for us? The core conclusion is that turnover is driven by a combination of environmental stress and psychological perceptions. Throwing money at the problem is not enough. We propose 3 key strategies: monitor and manage overtime, incorporate commute considerations into talent management, perhaps with sub-studies or flexible hours, and regularly assess employee sentiment to enable early intervention. Of course, no study is without limitations. Ours use static cross-sectional data, so we could not capture dynamic changes over time. Our model also only explains a portion of the variance, meaning other unmeasured factors are at play. And as we also, its ability to identify employees at high risk of leaving was limited. Acknowledging this limitation is key to interpreting our results correctly. Looking ahead, future research should adopt longitudinal designs to better understand cause and effect, expand the size of our variables to include factors like leadership style, and leverage machine learning techniques to improve the identification of at-risk employees. In conclusion, this study provides a data-driven foundation for moving from reactive to protective talent retention. Thank you for your time. Dr. Asiya Ismail.